Hello, my name's Will, and I am the CEO of Virtual Reality Institute. And I want to tell you a little bit about us and what we're all about. So we were formed in November 15th of 2022. And the idea is we want to be able to provide safe social space, education, and training. We want to be able to bring virtual reality training to individuals all over the world ultimately. So for right now, we're reaching our community and we're trying to see how we can be best used there. But ultimately, we want to be everywhere. And the idea is we want to provide quality certified training that's going to help somebody build a resume. Okay. Right now, phase one is to bring education and training to the juvenile detentions here locally. We've been approved by the corrections department and by the local company that or organization that trains the young people, and they're SBCS, South Bay Community Services, and they're now called Community Services. So they have agreed to bring in first aid training and CPR training and any other training that leads to a certificate. So we want to be able to help them meet those goals. And right now I have 8 headsets because we're going to be allowed to do 8 students at the juvenile detentions at a time. So but with that, we need to have all the other materials and the training certificates. Everything that we need just to do the 8 students is about $7,000. Okay. And to do all of the kids there, it's going to be about $16,000. So, you know, we need some help being able to eat this elephant. And we have reached out to the American Heart Association to see if they can help out. Also, I've reached out to some local AHA centers that provide the training. And so far, one of them has authorized or said that they'll pay for my training, and I'll have to buy the student material, which is expected, but if we got some donations, I wouldn't have to take it out of hide. And so, you know, we want to change these kids' lives. We want to be able to make a difference. In the bottom of the video, I'm going to leave kind of what the ask is. Okay, how much do we really need? And if you're there and you want to be able to donate, we are a 501c3. We can do your tax credit to give you a tax write-off for all your gifts, whatever it might be. And so we want to be able to take those gifts and translate them into education and training. I'm applying for grants. I'm going through that whole process, and I've been learning a lot in the process as well. So yeah, so phase one is bringing CPR training, first aid training. We also have a video, manufacturer of a VR game. Well, it's not really a game, it's actually instruction. So it's about how to become a DJ. And you're getting the latest Yamaha keyboards and all this other stuff that teaches you how to be a DJ. Now, I tried it myself because he gave me a free version of this, okay? And I actually scored a 98. I'm surprised because I've never done anything like that. So I'm encouraged that they're giving me the licenses that I need for free. Okay, their name is Tribe XR. Please support them if you're doing VR stuff, and just check out what they've got. And you know, like I said, a shout out to them. Lee is an amazing guy. He's given us this this content, and we're going to change lives using it. Okay, and so the other idea of what we're doing is we're going to bring all the content that we can. Any kind of educational material that can give us a certificate, we want to bring it. Okay, so if you have ideas, leave them in the comments below. We could really use them. Additionally, our phase 2 is working with Donovan State Prison. I've been a chaplain with the sheriff's previously for 23 years. Okay, going in and I'm ministering to the individuals down there, trying to help them find change for their lives. I want to be able to bring it in a whole new way, and if I can do that using VR, then cool, you know. And so Donovan State Prison, we've been working with Sacramento and locally here, and finally we have made some breakthrough, and the facility is actually doing they're revising the way they do detentions. So that's cool. And we're wanting to affect change to the inmates before they get out, so that way they're not struggling to figure out how to do a day in the life of after you come out of prison and served 10, 15, 20 years or whatever. Okay. Life changes, man. We're at a speed, that is unbelievable for technology and everything else. And I remember talking to an inmate one time, well, not an inmate, former inmate. He's post-incarcerated, and he was at the mall, and he was sharing with me that he was like freaking out. He was having a panic attack because people were right up on him. They were close. They were passing right next to him. That was something he hadn't experienced in a very long time, because you have boundaries in prison. And if somebody comes in that boundary, you're going to hook them up, literally. And so the idea is, we want to be able to say, hey, maybe this isn't the best place to go right off the bat. You might want to try something different. Well, we can put those experiences in a VR headset. Like, we can teach somebody how to get a driver's license. We can teach them where to go to expunge their record, all kinds of stuff. So we're there to try to help. We're there to help the staff, the corrections individuals. We want to affect change all the way across the board. We want to affect their families, both sides. So if we can do that, it's a win-win, okay? And so if you want to be a part of that, just please leave a comment down and below. We'll get back to you. I'll try to get back to you within a day, maybe two, and just depending on what's going on. But yes, so I've received a clearance forms to be able to come in and see the model of what they're wanting to do, and then come on board and help them, okay? And so I want to be able to provide that for you all as well, if you're interested. Additionally, the phase 3 is to bring in a VR world, and that would be where people that are using the headsets, they're using the technology. We want to bring the technology for good, okay? So there's always bad that gets associated with everything, your cell phone, this and that. Over the years, we've seen it all. I was born in the 60s, and I grew up through the 80s and all the change and everything back before there was even a cell phone. And then it became a big old honking thing, So I've seen all the change. I've been able to adapt to it. We've had to do that. Not everybody can adapt. So I want to be able to bring this technology in, and I want to be able to bring it everywhere. I want to see lives change. Can you imagine a kid that can't go to school and be able to put on a VR headset and get their English class, their math class, their history, all of it through a VR headset, and then retain that information? I want to be able to take that training or education and be able to have them answer questions through it and see if they retained it. If they didn't, then we're going to go back. Maybe they, fell asleep during the thing. Who knows? But we want to be able to do progress checks as we're going, and that way they're building retention the whole way through. So I want to capture their minds. I want to capture their experiences, and I want to be able to move that forward. Now, nothing's being recorded on our part. We just want to be able to teach the individuals. So if you want to be a part of that, look at the notes below. We definitely need funding. We also need help. If there's people out there, educators that want to share content, man, bring it. We're all about it, okay? So, leave a comment below. Thank you for your time. I really do appreciate what you guys are going to do. Take care.